Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna turn off my heater right here. So I'm gonna take a break from ranking and reviewing every single Frank Zappa album released after he passed in December '93. I recently received a comment, which is either there or there, which pretty much asked if I would propose, put forth, present my own version of greatest hits of Zappa. If I was going to put together a two-disc set, a la You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore, not limited to anything live, but limited to anything Frank Zappa released, and I'm going to go with release during his lifetime. Since I just finished reviewing 1 through 55, all the albums he released during his lifetime, I'm going to limit my selections to those albums. And so because I was challenged to present that list, when I'm done with the other 55 he released after he passed, the ZFT release, I'm going to do a list for that. And then I'll do an ultimate two-disc set of all the material sometime in the way distant future. But what this is if I were to put together a two-disc set with no limitations, I'm not trying to be representational, not trying to be fair and balanced. Literally, this is what I would listen to if I had to put together a two-disc set of Frank's greatest stuff. I kind of thought, I live in San Antonio, Texas. I go to a lot of shows in Austin, Texas. A lot of the bands I want to see don't come to San Antonio. When they do come to San Antonio, this usually happens. The band comes to the mic between songs and goes, "How many people are here from San Antonio? Woo! How many people here are from Austin? Yeah!" So then the next time they come, they don't go to San Antonio, they go to Austin, and I thus have to drive up there. It's about a 70 to 90 minute drive depending on the traffic. So I looked at this like, put together an 80-minute single CD of what I would want to listen to from San Antonio to Austin, and then I'll listen to the second disc on the way home. So that was the way I thought about this. And I have made Spotify playlists of both. They are in the comments. I will pin it as the first comment if you want to listen to these yourself. Also, some of these have audience tracks at the end. Some of them have, they fade out. So I think one of them is over 80 minutes, but if you cut out the audience tracks and maybe snip a little bit of the fade out so the segues are more Frankish, I didn't do all that. I could have literally edited them and made a list, but I'm not that into this. I mean, I am, but I'm not going to do that much work. It would be shorter. And I think, the songs that do have weird, jarring things, I think I would, edit out that silence. And, obviously on a disc, it would be smoother. But this is the list I came up with. This is the sequencing I think works best for these songs. There are some jarring transitions, but, I tried my best. But anyways, these are the songs I would put on my version of Zappa's greatest. Disc 1 would be the following. It would be Peaches in Regalia to open, the Hot Rats original version. This would be followed by Deborah Cadabra. Yes, Deborah Cadabra, right there, Bongo Fury. The Torture Never Stops, the live You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore version, the one with the massive guitar solo in it. Followed by Trying to Grow a Chin from You Can't Do That on Stage, Volume 1, the one with the secret word usage, the Hattie told Maddie, that part. Also, other than Deborah Cadabra, which I really had a hard time finding anywhere to fit this in where it worked other than as an opener, but since Peaches fades out, I think the Deborah works. The Peaches Torture Tryin', that is how the 78 band opened most of their shows. Sometimes there was a Dancing Fool and before that on the Winter 78 part. But when you go to 77 and 78, that threesome was how they opened most of their shows. And I think it's a great, great threesome. Followed by Pygmy Twilight Room Service from the You Can't Do That on Stage Anymore, Volume 2. Then we get Brown Moses into Evil Prince from You Can't Do That on Stage, Volume 4. Followed by the original Drowning Witch off the album Drowning Witch. One Shot Deal off Waka Jawaka. The Montana, parentheses, Whipping Post off Stage 2. And then close it out with G-Spot Tornado, the Yellow Shark version. And that has a lot of applause at the end, so I'd cut off like a minute and 30 of applause, which immediately makes this shorter. So that's disc 1 right there. right there. That's the list of disc 1. There again, the link below if you want to listen to it on Spotify. Disc 2 would start off with the Black Page, the New Age version. I like the guitar solos better in the 81, 82. 81 was kind of a no vamp guitar solo, was pretty interesting. 82 was the Them or Us vamp, the da-da, space, play, da-da. But I love the New Age version, the arrangement, the horns. It's a great opener for an album. I think if you could have the arrangement of the 88 band with the solo section of the 82 band, it would be the perfect Black Page. But I want this version on here because it's a great opener. It's a great way to start. Followed by Inca Roads, the You Can't Do That on Stage 2 version. There's a cold ending and then some audience noise. I would cut that out. It would go directly into Andy, the one size fits all version. That goes into Black Napkins, the Zoot Allures version. Perfect. Then Holiday in Berlin, the only one released when he was alive, I think, was the original album version. So obviously we're going with that. Help I'm a Rock. Just Help I'm a Rock, not with Can't Happen Here. Originally that was 2 separate tracks. So when Help I'm a Rock ends, it would go into the next song on here, which is Status Back Baby. I did not go and edit down the Help I'm a Rock off, because right now on the original Freak Out release on Spotify, it's all one track. So I had to take it from the Mofo disc set. So that's what's on the set list. But if I had to release this, I'm limiting myself. So anyways, just the Help I'm a Rock. However, I put it on that Spotify set list. Status Back Baby, Zombie Wolf, the original from Overnight Sensation, Any Kind of Pain from Broadway the Hard Way, Sinister Footwear, the second movement from Them or Us, Rat Tamago. So we got 2 Torture Never Stops solos on here, but they're so good and so different and just so perfect that I had to put them both on. One kicks off one disc, one helps end the other disc. So there's that balance. Florentine Pogan, the live 88 version, and then close out with Strictly Gentile, the You Can't Do That on Stage Volume 6 version from the 82 band. That's the list right there. If you want to check it out. Again, those would be my greatest hits right there. Again, the links are going to be pinned in the comments if you want to listen to them themselves. If you have a greatest hits, want to share your 2 discs, your 1 disc, whatever, please do so. But that's all. I just wanted to do this for Mr. Cohen. Thank you, sir, for the challenge. It was easy to come up with an initial list, and it was like close to like more like 100 minutes. My first inclinations, I had it to 100, so I had to cut like 20 minutes off each disc. But I think this is what I've settled with and what makes me happy. So thank you for the challenge. Check it out on Spotify if you have Spotify. But anyways, that's it. Bye, y'all. Peace.